Hey everybody, Bhavid this side, and you're watching the second episode of Grow with Muscle by. As I told you in the previous video, that sleep is the most underrated and the most important factor that affects your mind and your body. So, in this video, we'll be talking everything about sleep. So, the first question is why is it so important? So, when we sleep, our body and brain functions are still active. A lot of strengthening, restoration, and processing occurs while we sleep. Like the brain stores new information, which helps us to make new memories. Reorganization of nerve cells occurs, which is important for a healthy brain function, which is important for us to concentrate and learn new things, decision making, problem solving skills, creativity, and all those other functions which are concerned with our brain. Basically, they are all strengthened while we sleep. And sleep allows our body to repair and regrow cells, to restore energy, and to release a number of hormones and proteins which are essential for our muscle repair and growth, and for our insulin function as well. Now, a chronic lack of sleep can lead to a number of problems like mood swings, anxiety, fatigue, poor memory, and it can also increase the risk of many disorders like cardiovascular diseases, high blood pressure, depression, and obesity. Now, if you pause for a bit and think about it, you'll realize that a lot of issues that you might be facing in your daily life, like poor concentration, mood swings, irritation, anxiety issues, are just because of inadequate or poor quality sleep. But still, somehow we tend to ignore this important aspect of our lifestyle. Now, the first question every individual asks is how many hours of sleep is required for us to function properly? So, guys, there's no fixed hours of sleep that one should take. It changes with your age and it also varies from person to person. Mostly, healthy adults need somewhere between 7 to 9 hours of sleep, but there are other individuals who are able to function properly even after sleeping for 6 hours. What's important here is the fact that the quality of sleep and how rested you feel afterwards is as important as how much sleep you get. So, if even after sleeping for a good amount of time, say 9 or even 10 hours, you have trouble waking up in the morning, or you are tired when you wake up, or you even doze off during the day, then you really need to work on your improving your sleep quality. So now let's discuss about certain factors that affects your sleep, and I'll be telling you some tips to improve it. So the first one here is screen time and blue light. If we talk about the lifestyle of most of the individuals these days, then this particular factor takes the top position among all the things affecting our sleep. And by screen time and blue light, I mean the time spent on your mobile phone, on your tablet, on your television, on your computers. So at night when it gets dark, the blue light emitted from these gadgets and even the tube lights in your room can put you off your natural sleeping pattern, as it suppresses the production of melatonin, which is a hormone that our body produces at night to make you feel more rested and to put you to sleep. If you stop using your phones, your tablets, watching Netflix, scrolling down your social media, at least 1 hour before your bedtime, then it will really help you out, and you will see the difference yourself. And the other thing that you can do is to dim the lights in your room as you approach your bedtime. So now the second point here is sunlight exposure. So we have a 24-hour biological clock inbuilt in our brain called circadian rhythm, which helps regulate the sleep wake patterns of our body. So exposing your body to as little as 15 minutes of sunlight, morning sunlight, can keep your circadian rhythm in check. Now let's move forward to the third point, which is physical activity. So as I told you in the previous video also, that doing some form of physical activity has a lot of benefits, and improving the quality of sleep is also one of them. So performing regular exercise may contribute to more sound and restful sleep, as it increases the time that you spend in your deep sleep phase or the slow wave sleep, which is the most restorative phase of your sleep. Let's move forward to the fourth point, which is food we eat. So what we eat and the time when we eat also affects our sleep. If you focus eating more fiber, more protein, dairy products, whole grain foods throughout the day, it can help with the better functioning of your body while you sleep. So there are certain foods which we should avoid in the late evening hours and at night. These are, the first one is caffeine. Caffeine blocks the production of adenosine in your brain, which tells the body to take rest. And caffeine stays in our body for as long as 6 hours. Consuming any food items having caffeine and the evening hours or at night can make it hard for you to fall asleep. The third point is alcohol. So you might be wondering that alcohol can put you to sleep very easily, but the thing is that alcohol can make you feel all drowsy and make you feel asleep very easily, but it decreases the quality of your sleep by knocking you off your sleep cycle and making you spend lesser time in the deep sleep phase, which means that the body is not able to recover from the stress of the previous day. And that's why some people wake up feel less rested and tired after having a good booze at night. So the third point in this is foods rich in saturated fat. So the foods rich in saturated fat includes fried, processed and packaged food items. They should be avoided in the late evening and at night because it increases the level of cortisol in your bloodstream, which is a stress hormone. It makes it hard for you to fall asleep and it later disrupts the restorative functions of your body during sleep. So now let's move towards the final point, which is bedtime habits and rituals. So adopting any kind of bedtime ritual that slows down your stress hormones can help you to sleep better, like doing some form of meditation or slow pace walks 10 to 15 minutes before your sleep can result in better sleep quality, and reading a good book before bed can also help reduce your stress levels. So if you focus on adopting these simple lifestyle changes that we discussed in this video, you'll see a lot of difference in your sleep quality, which in turn would have many positive effects on your physical as well as your mental health. And that's it from my side. If you have any questions, queries, suggestions, feedback, you can connect with me on my socials. The links are given in the description box below. And like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.